Hey everybody, I kind of wanted to do a shop update. I've been doing a lot of different things over the last few days. Kind of wanted to share where I'm at. I ain't gonna tag this as a specific car because I've kind of been working on two different cars and a little bit of another one and another project. So I'm just gonna give you an update on a little bit of everything that I'm doing. Been keeping kind of busy. The weather's been crazy. I do a little bit of decorating outside and cleaning up the yard and stuff like that, and it was beautiful yesterday, and today it's like 91 degrees and it's 100% humidity, so I'm not going out there unless I absolutely have to. So I'm going to start it off showing you guys what I got started on the Mopar build. Here's the body. This is the color I went with. It kind of resembles the box art. I always seem to do that. It's not intentional. I just sit and think what color is going to look the best on that car that I have and I haven't done lately. And I had this paint sitting there and I haven't done it on the car yet. I thought this would look cool on this car, and I don't think I'm wrong. Especially when it's going to have the flat black accents on it. It's a real sharp car. And of course, everything went great except for one little spot. There you got a wet sand on. Let's see if I can get rid of this glitter. Nope, guess not. That's the color of that. So there's that. I'm going to do this as a restored car. So I'm going to do the bottom and the body color. Now I have these ain't even glued on, they're just kind of on the pins. But I'm going to do a lot of detail painting on that. I still got to paint the gas tank, and I'll probably paint the leaf springs black. I don't know about the rear end yet. Do a little bit of thinking on that still. I got that. I'm going to do a black interior. I got that painted, but I haven't done nothing to it yet. And for the newest car that I just got, I got it used. It was already started. It was a 1937 Chevy Coupe. And somebody was trying to really customize this car quite a bit. So now I gotta change it over to the way I want to do it. And this is the body. I just put it in primer because there's a lot of scratches in on it. They were going to put the headlights down here and the fenders, which might have looked cool, but it ain't my style. But after putting primer on, a lot of the scratches I sanded out end up being smooth. I'm going to have to sand off a lot of the primer up front here. Add some more of that filler, get rid of that. And after priming it, I went to see what the grill looked like on it that I wanted. I want the original grill. It wouldn't fit on there. And lo and behold, they added a blank piece in there. So now I gotta cut that out. Didn't look right before. And then once I primed it, I saw there was a cut or a crease in there or a gap. So now I gotta cut that out, and I actually forgot to glue the headlights on, so I'm gonna sand all that off and then give that a good bond. But I'm gonna do a different suspension. I'm gonna try to lower it. I'm gonna use these wheels that came out of the, I think it was the 70s Barracuda kit from Revell. They gave you the option of these or stock, and have these sitting around. I think them will look actually pretty cool in that car. Lower it down as much as I can without it dragging. So this is what's left of the motor. I'm going to keep the original person's paint on it, at least some of it. You know, let whoever worked on it have some say in the matter. But then this is the chassis. They already cut off the runner boards, so I'm going to just go with that. I'm not going to try to make new ones. I already cut down the rear end some. They had the blocks there, so I cut those down. And just modified the wheels so that they'll work with the wire. And front end, I'm going to make something that looks like a bagger. You know, so it looks like it's not on magical suspension. It looks like it's on a bag. Then I added some tube styrene in there, so it fit on the original stud. So that way I can use some Tamiya glue in there, get a nice bond, get it nice and strong. And since these are wide open, they do have a brake part that goes on the original model. I don't want to make one out of styrene, so I end up 3D printing one. I still got to paint the calipers red. I mean, they're a little rough because of the type of 3D printer I have. I might sand it a little bit more and then repaint it, or I might just leave it like that because I don't think you can see too much behind. And you'll see it, but it won't be like you can see all the texture. So I think that'll look pretty cool on there. And for the other project I've been working on, I showed this in my last video. I'm gonna prime it and paint it. The one thing is with this 3D printing material, if you don't have your settings right, it's hollow inside and it'll actually bend. And I don't know how well you can see that on the video, but you can see it's warped in multiple ways. So I was actually working on that, trying to fix that. So here's the new one I just designed. It's actually solid and it's staying true. It's square on the table both ways, so I ain't getting no warpage on that. And then for these lights, each one of these is two pieces. It's cut in half this way, and the reason being is if you printed it like that, it's very weak and brittle. So if I printed it with a full flat, it actually handles this contour very well. And same with these up here. Those are two pieces each. And then as you can see on this, they fit around the keyways, and it's all super glued together. I actually have. So here's a rough version of the actual lights. Still needs a lot of cleanup. This is what it looks like when it comes off the bed. A lot of flash on that. You gotta sand it off. And also the other way, the first time I did it, I printed it all as one piece like that. So then when you go to clean off all the flash, these things would actually fall off, and they're actually quite strong now. So one thing I like to have you guys tell me, if this is sitting next to the car, get a little bit closer so you can see it. Hang on. Does that look the right scale? To me it does. But if any of you guys can please tell me if it don't look to scale, let me know before I print some of these off. I didn't see dimensions anywhere online. So I kind of eyeballed that. So let me know on that part. Back on the 37, and the kit came with a completely clear hood. It's very thick. Don't know if I'm going to use that. The clear hood or this one. That was a whole bunch of different pieces, so it still needs a lot of work. That hood. So let me know what you guys think of them two hoods. I think if I use the clear hood, this part I'm going to paint body style, so that way it looks like just the hood part's clear and not the sides. And if I do use that, I'm gonna have to buff it. You can see there's quite a few scratches in there already. So alright, I've been pretty busy the last few days. Figured I'll show you guys what I've been up to. Alright, love to hear from you guys. You can like, share, comment on my videos. I appreciate every one of you. And until the next time, see ya.